What's up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you another video to my channel. Anyways, guys, today I'm doing the Q&As that I know you guys all love. Thank you so much for sending in the questions for the Q&A. And in the description box down below, those are the 3 methods that you can use to ask me any question in the world. So let's get started with this one right here. As James Isabel asked the question, hey Chase, Q&A question. Have you heard about the new Mortal Kombat 10 game? And if so, what do you think about it? I don't really know what to think about it because I haven't seen any gameplay on it. I'm not one of those people that hear a game and go, oh, that's going to be bad, or oh, that's going to be good. I need to see some gameplay first. That's all I got to say. The little trailer of them doing fancy stuff that developmental made does not help your cause right now, sir. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a cool game. Will I get it? I don't know yet, but give me gameplay first before I give you a full thoughts on it. Gameplay is important, people. If I can't see gameplay, I can't give opinions on games. That's just me. Thank you, though, for the question, James. And the next time, buddy, not in the comment section. In the description box are the 3 methods you can do it. Hope you learn your lesson, buddy. Mike Bud Lightyear asked the question, would you rather get hit by a JBL clothesline or Ray 619? Ray 619. JBL's clothesline probably hurts like hell. So, yeah, I'd probably get hit by a Ray 619. It doesn't seem like it hurts that bad. So what, it fucks up your face? Who cares? You get a cool, badass face mask with it. You can rock like Rip Hamilton or Cody Rhodes, so I'm good with that. Question number 2. Am I the only one annoyed by Cole's commentary? No, I think a lot of wrestling fans hate Michael Cole and are annoyed by his commentary, so I don't think you're alone on that statement. I personally get annoyed by JBL's commentary. I can't stand JBL sometimes. He just gets so annoying. He overcuts people. I just get annoyed with JBL a lot, but I don't think you're alone being the guy that hates Michael Cole and gets annoyed with him. Will Ferrell, number 1, asks, which Star Wars do you like better, the original or the Will Ferrell, come on, man. The originals, man. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite. Come on. No, don't even ask about those prank calls. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Fuck Jar Jar Binks. Who should win the 2014 Money in the Bank? Cesaro. It seems like he's the favorite right now. I personally do not want Cesaro to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Or at this point, maybe the title. I don't even know what match we're getting. If it's for the title, most likely Cena will win it. If it's for the briefcase, Cesaro will win it. I personally don't want Cesaro to win the briefcase because I find the briefcase to be poison in Superstar's career. It has only made really 2 superstars this whole damn time that this briefcase has been out there. But other than that, really, to be honest, I just hope he doesn't win it. That's just me. So, yeah, let's just move on forward with that question. As the Gochi Man asked the question, how do you think John Cena would do if he went to do MMA? He would get his ass kicked. John Cena doesn't know how to fucking fight, man. Do you see how he throws his fake punches? If you can't throw a fake punch right, what makes you think he can throw a real punch? Yeah, he big, but that's about it. I think the only thing Cena would be able to defend is like takedowns, but even then his ass will get taken down because he'll get gassed. Why do you think Cena lays down for fucking 5 minutes during a match or 10 minutes during a match? Because he gets gassed. Now, a lot of muscle does not mean you have a bunch of stamina. The Gochi Man asks, what do you think of Randy Orton versus Mick Foley feud a decade ago? And what do you think of the match at Backlash? I can't believe that's a decade ago, man, dude. I was a little kid watching that shit. Oh, it was a good feud. You know, Randy Orton needed an opponent to make him look tough at the time because, let's face it, Randy Orton was just a pretty boy. Everyone didn't think he was big enough or strong enough to handle a hardcore type of superstar like Mick Foley. And then here comes that big match at Backlash, and we get to see how tough Randy Orton really was. So in all honesty, I felt it helped Randy Orton and helped Mick Foley look like a badass again. So you know what? At the end of the day, it did its job, and we get Randy Orton we see today. Red Wolf 316 says, what did you think of Mordecai, the one who debuted on SmackDown 10 years ago, and did you think he had potential? What's with mentioning that was 10 years ago, man? Oh, God, this is sad. Mordecai, a.k.a. also Kevin Thorne, for anyone who didn't know that. Yes, Mordecai and Kevin Thorne were the same person. I didn't think the Mordecai gimmick had enough legs on it. I didn't think he was that great of a wrestler. It wasn't that he was a bad wrestler. It was more or less that the way that he wrestled did not fit the style that a Mordecai should wrestle. A Mordecai should probably be wrestling a more slower paced he was kind of wrestling a little bit more physical than he should. He's not really the biggest guy in the world. It wasn't like, I don't know really how to explain it. Because, like, I remember I was watching a Mordecai match recently, and I just said to myself, this gimmick just feels off. Something about it's off. And I always think that maybe it's its in-ring style that probably just doesn't match with what the character should be. Like, he wrestles too strong a little bit. Like, he wrestles like he's a power wrestler when I don't feel like he's big enough to be a power wrestler. And I feel that he should be more slow and methodical and tell a better story in his matches. Did he cut good promos? Yeah, they were interesting, but I never thought he would be a threat to anyone, that's for sure. I didn't think Mordecai would be the ultimate threat to like an Eddie Guerrero or an Undertaker down the line. I liked his Kevin Thorne persona better. I felt Kevin Thorne was fit perfectly for him. I don't know where he's at now, but hey, man, he knows how to make creepy gimmicks. Red Wolf 316 also asked, what were some of your favorite episodes from Boy Meets World? I'll give you 3 episodes that I can clearly remember as day. The episode where Corey goes to Disney World to, talk to Topanga. I believe at the time the storyline was that Corey and Topanga broken up like usual, and Corey was deeply in love. So they go to Florida, they go to Disney World. It's a fun little adventure, and I always remember it was like a 2-parter, so technically 2 episodes of Dose. And I always remember Corey and Sean just waking up on the Splash Mountain ride. That was always funny to me. That was like totally cool because, as a little kid, I wish I could fucking sneak around Disney World and fucking wake up at Splash Mountain and just take that giant drop to wake me up in the morning. Could you imagine that? If you were like sleeping at Disney World and then all of a sudden Splash Mountain drop? Oh god, that'd be the craziest alarm ever. Question number the other episode. Obviously, any episode with Vader. The one, though, with Jake the Snake and Vader, I remember that one clear as day. And then number 3, the one where Topanga, it's like anything with the old house. You remember when they went in the college years of Boy Meets World, they would go, Corey bought that old apartment. And I think it was like Corey was trying to make like his sink, like pretty much like, he was trying to fix the sink in the apartment. And he was trying to show that he could make water from the sink. And then I remember also, like, I think it was the same episode where Topanga, she passes out or something. Like, she gets tired, and she goes back in time to, like, the 1970s, and Eric's, like, a detective, and it's a funny little theme that I remember. Those are the episodes I remember. I can't remember the titles, but those are 3 that I remember that I watched a lot, and those were my favorite episodes. So I hope that answers your question, man. Like I said, I don't remember the name, but I just remember those episodes because they were some of my favorites. Kabilo85 asks, do you have any matches you were looking forward to and had great build-up but happened and you felt disappointed? Oh, a bunch of times as a wrestling fan, man. Like, shit. Let's see. Orton versus Triple H at 25. Cena versus Orton at SummerSlam 07 was very disappointing, that one. I'm trying to think of more matches off the top of my head that I was truly excited for and that just clearly disappointed me. I could also say Rock Austin in 2003 because I remember that match wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I just thought it was an okay match. I didn't think it was really that good. So I was just like kind of disappointed in that one. I'm trying to think of really some matches that really, because like a lot of matches, like I don't always set high expectations for certain matches. I just kind of keep my expectations as a medium, like mainly because for YouTube purposes, I always try to review things without like a certain bias. And so, when I'm reviewing things, like especially since I started YouTube recently, there hasn't been a lot of matches where, I had high expectations for and they just let me down because I keep my expectations at like what I think the show will be. And then later on, it's just like if the matches do better than I thought, then bam, my expectations go higher. But yeah, not really a lot of matches recently, but definitely in the past for sure. Like Rock and Austin in 03, Cena versus Orton in 07. Cena versus Lashley in 07 is another match where I had big expectations. It was a good match still, but I just expected them to go a lot longer and be a little bit better because they were hyping this shit up like it was Rock Austin 2. So I was like a little bit disappointed in that one. I mean, that's huge expectations right there. I mean, Rock and Austin 2, you're comparing this shit. You even have Stone Cold talking about this shit, saying that it's Rock Austin 2. You got the Stone Cold label. That match was just okay. It wasn't like a great match that I'm going to remember from years to come. because they didn't deliver as I thought it would be. Maybe they could have delivered at a SummerSlam at a different event, but I don't know. That's a match that I remember that kind of disappointed me. Those are some matches I can say. Recent WWE has been a little bit disappointing, but I hope I answered your question as well as I can. I just can't think of any matches today that really has disappointed me because, like I said, as a reviewer, I just kind of keep my expectations to a minimum. And what is your opinion on David Benoit going to pursue a dream in Terrestrial and pro wrestling regardless? Would you give him a chance to see him perform in the ring? Yeah, sure. David Benoit's cool with me. Mitch Smith knows him. I like Mitch. Mitch wants me to talk to David Benoit. I'll talk to David Benoit. I'll support him. I don't care who his father is. Really, I don't care. I don't care what his father did. You know, I like, to me, he's probably a different person than his father. I look at him as a different person. So what? He sounds like his dad and he looks like his dad. You know what? I'll give him a chance. You know, his father may have been a piece of shit, but he may not be a piece of shit. I don't think he's ever going to see this video, but I'm just saying I would give David Benoit a chance. Yeah, for sure. David Benoit, if he's a great talent, I'll give him a chance. I hope he's a great talent. I wish him the best of luck in his future and his career. Obviously, he wants to do it because he loves to do it. So, hey, good for him. I hope he has a successful career, and hopefully the WWE looks past what his father did and say, hey, you know what? We'll sign you if he ever does make it big in the independent scene. You know, if David Benoit starts dominating the independent scene, I hope the WWE does sign him and give him a chance and just forget the freaking past that, you know, his father did. But yeah, I wish him the best of luck. I will give David Benoit a chance. I will watch a match of his. If I can watch a match of his, if like there's a match that gets uploaded somewhere, and I'm talking about a one-on-one match, not a tag match. The first time a David Benoit one-on-one match gets posted on YouTube, gets posted on Blip, gets posted on any form of social media, I'll watch it. You know, a tag team match, the reason why I say no to a tag team match is because I won't be able to analyze and get to see him in full. I want to be able to see what David Benoit will do in full in a one-on-one match. I want to see if David Benoit can deliver the goods in the ring. You know, I'm sure his first one-on-one match won't be perfect, but I still want to just see what kind of potential this kid has. So, yeah, I will watch a David Benoit match. Just because I don't like his father for obvious reasons does not mean I'm going to freaking say, oh, his son wants to wrestle, screw that shit. No. I wish his son the best of luck in the future, man. So, yeah, I'm cool with David Benoit. No problem with me. Wish him the best of luck in his career. Anyways, guys, thank you all for asking the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep sending in your questions, and I'll see you all next Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. We'll have to see how the video schedule goes, but most likely Tuesday for the next Q&A. Thank you all very much. Peace!